All right, today we're going to serve some speckled trout CT caught for us. I think this particular recipe is kind of best on really light white fish. You could use it on salmon, but I think kind of the more mild fish would be a better application for it. So to cook these, little salt and pepper. I'm not going to put any flour or anything on there, but I do want to show you a little trick. I like to put a little bit of cooking spray right on top of the fish, and also put a little butter in my pan. Now, I can't explain the science behind it, but something about that cooking spray and the butter, you really come out with this beautiful golden brown crust every time. And I don't know why it works so well, but it does. So these thin trout fillets aren't going to take long at all to cook. We're just going to try to get a little color on one side. We're going to flip it over and immediately go ahead and pop some of that butter on top, allow it to melt, and we're going to serve it up right away. So while these are cooking, we're going to serve this up with a little bit of root vegetables, which I have handy right here. We got some golden beets, some red beets, some turnips. They've all kind of been roasted off in the oven a little bit. They're pretty much cooked already, so we don't need to do much to those. We'll just throw them in here. Again, a little salt and pepper. They got a lot of natural sweetness already. All right, so we'll let those finish cooking back here. All right, well, we've been nice and patient. I think it's time to flip this fish. If you really give it enough time, it's not going to stick on you at all. It should be nice and golden brown on one side. That's really where a lot of that flavor is going to come from. So at this point, I just flipped it over. It's almost done cooking. We'll take a little bit of this compound butter and just be kind of liberal with it. The idea is that it's going to melt off the fish, but all those little bits and pieces are going to kind of stay right on top. And that's what you're trying to do. You're not trying to eat all that butter, but the butter kind of carries the flavor for you and coats the fish. So like I said, don't be shy. Throw some on there. And if you have a broiler on your oven, it's probably the easiest way. Have your broiler fired up. Throw it under the broiler just for, 90 seconds. Like I said, we're just trying to melt the butter. All right, root vegetables look great. They got a little color on them. Pop those right here on the plate. Any vegetable will do. You had some green beans, some asparagus, whatever you're into. All right, all those bits and pieces are still on top of the fish. All of that flavor is right on there. These are good to go. All right, so let's gently try to get one of these fillets out of here. Place that on top. They're really delicate, but man, are they going to be tasty. So this is speckled trout with a lemon caper butter at GW Finn's restaurant.
More information about the great food at GW Finn's restaurant can be found on their website at gwfinns.com. Like the Big Chill, the Big Easy, the Big Top, or the Big Apple, here we do the Big Fish. It's about the adventure and experience of fishing as much as it is about trophies and limits. Now, fishing information for Southeast Louisiana is key here, but we will bring you recipes and other content related to the lifestyle that goes with the big fish. So please subscribe, like, notify, comment, share, and all the things that are part of the YouTube universe. We're going to get better at adding new content every week and want to know what you think. Appreciate you checking us out. Let us know what you want, and we'll do what we can to make it happen.